Okay, movie. Um, Mongol, um, I heard it was gonna be a part of a trilogy about Genghis Khan, and I've been, lately my stuff has been about the Mongols, like, cause I don't really watch Deadliest Warrior, but I did a review on it, like, I studied the show, cause, like, the show's kind of amazing to me, where they're I'm going to go off topic, but whatever. They're doing tests to figure out who would be a better warrior, but they leave out a lot of stuff. So the show's kind of peculiar to me because like I can't really criticize it because I do like the concept, but and sometimes they do the tests right, but they always leave out something. That's why I'm intrigued by the show. And a lot of the stuff they did was on the Mongols. Like they did Attila the Hun, and they did a Mongol warrior. I don't think they did Genghis Khan though. So, mm, on the topic of Mongols, this movie is it's a biopic, and I don't know. It's like I really don't have that much to say. It's a biopic on Genghis Khan before he was Genghis Khan. Um, so he's not called Genghis Khan here. He's called Temujin or Temujin. Temujin. I don't remember. And I watched it with my dad on Netflix, and my dad he thought it was about the warrior, of course, but he didn't know his name. He was gonna become Genghis Khan, and for me, the whole movie I thought that part where he was not Genghis Khan was a prequel. But the whole first movie is laying out what he was before Genghis Khan, so yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Maybe him as Genghis Khan will be in the second movie. So in this movie, it just goes throughout like it's mainly like a showcase of it's mainly the main movie is just like a showcase of Mongol culture. Or okay, I'm not gonna pretend to know that I know anything about Mongol culture, but um so I really don't know how to criticize this. Like, I don't know if they're being historically inaccurate or historically accurate. Like, there was one part in the movie that I can honestly criticize, like where he's a little boy and he's all shackled up and with this wooden block on him, and um he goes to pray to his god Tengri, I don't know how you pronounce it, and the scene has him like praying the with him locked up, and then it cuts to him freed, and it doesn't explain how he got freed. I don't know. But anyways, but this movie's told in a sort of narrative where um in the present time Temujin is locked up in like I think it was the Tangul China right now is in the Tang dynasty or Tangul dynasty, I don't remember. And he's a prisoner, so he's in a cell, so he is reflecting back on his childhood. So it's Call of Duty Black Ops. Your Temujin is Mason. And um the whole movie it's really quiet. It's a really like ambient kind of movie. And it does sink in and it works. And I can't really I don't really know how to criticize this, because if I make a criticism, I might as well criticize history. Like, I can criticize a historical inaccuracy, but I don't really know how to criticize a movie like this. Like, I don't know if they're being inaccurate or if they're being accurate, but is it entertaining? Because the main purpose of the movie is to entertain. Well, yeah. The violent scenes are really well done, actually. They're really, like, gruesome, and they're really brutal, but it feels real or something like that. If that makes sense, like it looks like how you picture an actual sword fight would go. and it's actually kind of it's really sick, but it's awesome. And I think the best scene in this movie is just the ending where like you had two armies face, like he's facing Jamuka, I don't know, where he's facing his childhood blood friend. Like they did this thing where they made a blood bond by cutting their hands, and like blood spilled into milk, and then they drank the milk. Uh, he fights him to gain control over all the clans in Mongolia, to unite all the clans, and he wins the battle, but a storm happens, and Mongols in this movie are afraid of the storm, or at least thunder. And at this point, Temujin is Genghis Khan. So Genghis Khan, he has no fear of the thunder, which inspires his troops. Yeah, that was. I mean, I'm not saying it like I'm criticizing it, making fun of it. I'm honestly saying that was a really cool scene. Um, and yeah, the movie ends with him preparing to go on his conquest. Like, so I got nothing else to say. I mean, yeah, you might be a little annoyed that like Temujin gets captured like 10 times in this movie, or there's a sort of love triangle in this movie with Temujin and Jamuka, and then there's his kids who are kind of annoying, but it's, I don't really know how to say this, but it's a good movie. It's a good movie. That's all I'm trying to say. And don't go into this thinking like you're not going to be able to understand the customs of this movie, because it actually explains the customs out. Like, they don't just, when I say they do a blood bond, they don't just do a blood bond. They kind of explain what the hell they're doing. So yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, if you've seen a biopic movie before, this is pretty much what you expect in a biopic film. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Violence is good. The acting was good. It was good. I liked it. I don't know why some people liked it. Some people really didn't like this movie. I don't know why. I thought it was great. Um, and yeah, that's about it.